Hey guys, well, I've been telling you that I wanted to talk about some things, and I got some things that I want to say. So I want to talk about this morning this little guy that we've been working on. All things UTV Adventure Rally. Not all things, but I want to go over some things with you, being ticket sales and volunteer sales are live at this point. So my name is John Parmenter. I run a company called Ride Revival and Outdoor Adventures. We work on rigs like this, but we also do a lot of community and motorsports events, and so that's where the Outdoor Adventures part of it comes in. I run the Ride Revival and Outdoor Adventures motorsports community, and we're about 850 members strong here locally and have been around for about 7 years now. So I host a variety of events. They're all very diverse, and my group's a mixed bag of people. I like to keep it open for anyone to enjoy. If you're good people and you got wheels and you're interested, you're more than welcome to come on out. So throughout the years, you know, my followers are gonna wonder, well, and have asked me, you don't even have a side-by-side, do you? Like, are you gonna get a side-by-side? No, I don't, and no, I don't have any plans to get a side-by-side. So that, in a nutshell, is kind of strange for my followers. Well, because I'm an event hoster, I've hosted several events throughout the years. We did Trophy Challenge. I set up one called Noob Fest. I've been involved with a bunch of different poker runs. I've kind of seen this new motorsport niche evolve, the UTVs and side-by-sides, to where like it's gone from just like utilitarian use to like literally you can go down to the dealership now and buy yourself a car that you could go home and put stickers on and get your safety equipment and show up to King of the Hammers and compete. That's crazy. So I've also come to the realization that most of the people that go to events with side-by-sides, because many of you guys that have side-by-sides and UTVs are my family friends and family members and community members, and I see you guys and I see how much fun it is. But I also realize that when it comes to events, you guys don't have anything besides sand and red rocks to go to. Nobody that I see hosts an event in the forest, in a forest setting, and so that's the kind of hole that I wanted to fill for you guys. I've got another event coordinator on board with me. His name's Cody Brooks. We've been working together for a lot of years, and we've been able to put on some really successful events, and so we wanted to put our heads together and put everything that we know into creating this event for you guys, so that you've got something local in the Oregon area that's in a forest setting like I don't see any or very many people doing out there. And I wanted to, you know, put the culmination of what I've done over the last few years into this event and see if I can make something really killer for you guys. So the event is live. I'll make it easy for you guys. If you want to screenshot this, that'll take you right to ticket sales, right to the event listing. So you don't have to surf around and look for it or any of that stuff. You can go to riderevival.com and just click on the event button, and it'll open the event calendar, and everything's live and ready to go. So what is this thing? What are we gonna do? So I'm gonna send you off on a random set of navigational tasks to follow my harebrained schemed mapping, whether that looks like a map or whether that looks like arrows and stars and GPS coordinates. I don't know, you guys are gonna have to figure it out. I'm not gonna give it to you till you get there and do your pre-registration, and that's when you'll get your packets and your instructions, and also you'll get your leave location. There will be 4 leave locations. Each leave location will have 25 registrars. They'll all leave at the same time when the course opens in the morning, and those groups are designated in colors on the event listing for ticket sales. So what that does is it allows me to break you guys up. There's going to be 100 participants. If we all leave at the same time from the same spot, you guys are going to get to the same checkpoints and have a bottleneck. So I'm trying to avoid the bottleneck by splitting you guys up into groups of 25. You'll start from random points in the forest. The other thing that allows you to do through your ticket sales is that if you have multiple parties in your, or multiple people in your party, say you want to come out with a group of 4 or 5 of your friends that all have side-by-sides and run this thing together and solidify and know that you're going to be able to run together, even though I'm going to give you vague information to start with for this adventure rally, You can do that. You guys go to the ticket sales and you register under your color together. So like all of my buddies are going to register under the blue group or the red group or whatever the case may be. Then that will put you together when you guys pre-register, get your packets, and then start. So you're going to run through 4 checkpoints, and you're going to be trying to navigate my instructions, and also you'll be looking for flags, for punches, and you're going to get a scorecard. You're going to get a scorecard. It looks like this. And then you're going to have to find my punches in the forest. Your head better be on a swivel, and you're going to have to punch those punches in the according location depending on what loop that you're running. And I'll have all of these loops designated on your scorecard, and everything should be very clearly and easily readable and legible. Those punches are going to be what places you at the end of this thing, first, second, third place, okay? All those punches are going to have a random amount of scores, points. Points are going to be worth anywhere between 100 and 1,000, and I'm not going to tell you which ones are worth what. So if you can play the math on that one, you can kind of see how important every punch is going to be along the way. So you and your passenger or passengers are going to need to be watching the maps and also head on a swivel looking for punches, because at the end of the day, you've got 4 loops with 10 punches per loop. That's 40 punches with random amounts of points. So you want to be in the running, you and your people better be head on a swivel, looking around and making sure that you're on point, because if you get off of the navigation, you're not going to find any flags, because the flags are going to be on the course. You get off the course, you're not going to find the flags, you're going to be out of the running. There you go. Ticket sales are open right now. You can go and get them. This event is going to be held July. I believe it's 18th, 19th, 20th of July. We're ready to go. We're ready to receive. We've already got everything in the works. Everything's listed out. Everything's ready to go as far as ODF is concerned. I do need some help, because I talked to you guys briefly in a little bit about how I don't have a UTV and I'm not planning on getting one. We also have sponsorship tiers out there for this event, and this event has a really big potential to be one of the premier events for side-by-sides for you guys. And I don't have any real vested interest in it, other than wanting to put on something super killer for you guys. So if you can help me help you, I've got sponsorship tiers open and available, and I wanted to run through those real quick so you understood what those are looking like. We're looking for a title sponsor. A title sponsor would be, instead of it being the Ride, Revival, and Outdoor Adventures UTV Rally, it's going to be the whatever title sponsor rally. Platinum level sponsors are available. Those are all as easy as buying a ticket to come to the event. You just go to the ticket sales and you'll see those listed out. So I've got platinum level there, I've got gold level, silver level, bronze level, and all the way down to a tin level. What this does is, I'm not looking for necessarily like big businesses all the way up the board. I'm not necessarily looking for anything specific. What I want to do with this event, and what I want to do with my community as a whole, and use this event as a platform for, is to bridge the gap between these little niches. And so what I'm asking you guys and what I'm telling you guys is that I will take sponsorships and of any level. If you're an individual that just wants to help us out and do something cool, if you're a club that wants to use some of your treasury money to support another event and another event coordinator, I would love that. There's several different tiers of it. If you are a big business and you want to jump on board with me, like, I would love to have your guys' participation, not only for this event, but like going forward for future events, because I really see the potential in this thing out here that we got going on. And that's also clubs, like, and also individuals and the whole bit. Like, even if you're a car guy or you're from another area and you want to use it to promote your small little Facebook business that you got, like, sponsor the event. Come on out, bring your swag with you, bring your promotions with you. You can even sign up to run a volunteer checkpoint for me. I've got 3 checkpoints that are available for people to volunteer for, to run a checkpoint. You can come and shoot the shit with the people that come through your checkpoint and give them some swag and, you know, promote a little bit without going too far, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need a bunch of salesmen out there, But like, it's definitely cool if you like gear up and pass out some swag bags with some stickers or some business cards or whatever. Like, that's totally cool. And so that like goes to like dealerships and parts suppliers and local mechanics and people that work on these things, people that supply them. Even if you're an individual and you think that, man, these people are cool and I want to see this event like be successful, this would be the year to help us like jumpstart that. So I'll take an individual, even if that's an anonymous individual, and you can notate that and dictate that in your ticket sale when you buy a sponsorship. So I just wanted to throw that out there and let you guys know how that goes. Super cheap as far as a weekend long event goes. It's going to be $100 for a ticket, and that covers 2 people in your rig, the driver, your vehicle, and a passenger. You are going to get dinner with your ticket for after the event's over, when we do like if we get to a raffle, and when we do the trophies and we do the placements and all that stuff. If you have more than 2 people in your rig, I need you to buy a family dinner pass, and that just lets me cover the catering for the food, in case you got like a couple of kids that you want to bring with you, or your buddies want to ride in the back, you got a 4-seater, that kind of a thing. That just covers people in your vehicle. If you've got another vehicle, they need to buy a family dinner pass as well. If we get to enough support here with sponsorships and people reaching out and our work that we can host a raffle, which is definitely on my list, I'll have ticket sales available for those raffle tickets on the website. So when I release those, you guys can come back and buy your tickets individually for the raffle, aside from your participation stuff. Volunteer slots are available. I have 3 checkpoints that need to be manned by some sort of entity, whether that's some of my club members, whether that's another club that wants to come out, another small business, a big business, whatever the case may be. Like, I've got 3 of those in random spots available that I could use some help with. If you want to come and volunteer and hang out for the weekend, I'll give you some swag, I'll give you, a free dinner, and you guys can hang out. One of those is going to be in an undisclosed location as far as the public is concerned, but one of those I'm going to need that person to pretty much be there and like camp all weekend, because it's going to kind of be like a ground zero base camp kind of in the middle of what we got going on. So that could be also help you out if you want to be a little bit more private and you don't want to kind of be in the thick of the event, in the event tent area. I've got an opportunity for that if somebody wants to tool out somewhere and set up for me and run a checkpoint and hang out and do communications. Maybe I've got an opportunity for that. So volunteer tickets are live too. They're free. I would love your help. They're right on the event ticket sales listing, so you just scroll down and you can pick through what you want to register for and what you want to pick out. Swag will be available probably by the end of this month, if not the beginning of February. I'm going to have that lined out. I've already got all the artwork taken care of and all that good stuff. And so the more sponsors that we get, I'm dropping paperwork, the more sponsors that we get on this deal, the bigger the event's going to be, the better the raffle's going to be, the more people will know about it. And like I said, I just want to do this to bridge the gap with everybody and try to create something new and different and fun that anybody could be a part of. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your interest in the event. I'm super looking forward to bringing all you guys together and getting out in the forest and doing something that I think is unique and special. So anyway, again, my name is John Parmenter. I run Ride Revival and Outdoor Adventures. You can find all my information right there. If you need to get a hold of me, get a hold of me. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you very soon. Let's do this.